takes Lloyd Cushenberry's snap and sends it out to the perimeter for Derek Dillon, who's got the catch out across.
Like you see right now, they're getting that rhythm up tempo. It's where this offense is best.
Passing complete.
Make Burrow beat you today.
He goes against a beleaguered defense today. It's Foster Moreau that's 440 yards of offense. Good for 101st in FBS. It's a first down run for Nick Brossette on his senior night. The native of Baton Rouge with a first down run.
You got to find a way.
13 yards on the pickup. The heave downfield. Incomplete, going for Jefferson. 2 looks his way and 2 incomplete passes. Middle was shut down for Brossette, so he kicks it to the outside and gets pushed in the back going out of bounds. They ran it last time on 3rd and 5, on 3rd and 4. Plenty of time and a reaching grab by Terrace Marshall Jr. First down on the doorstep of the 25 of Rice.
You talked about freshmen over on the right side. Well, what about
Brossette off the left side. Looked like he had nothing. No Jefferson on the field for the last couple snaps. Brossette inside the 20, and he's tripped up around the 15-yard line. There goes Burrow. Push backwards at the 5.
Right back to the ball.
Edwards-Helaire tries taking it through the middle. Extra effort and a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has the game's first score. Georgia game has taken a bit of a hit for LSU. So the key today for Ed Ogeron and company was to get back their identity and reestablish in all of college football. Hoping his team's not intimidated today. Just missed a 52-yard field goal. So it's back to LSU. Burrow tomorrow, who's got almost 20 yards.
On that side of the 50-yard line, could have been a lethal connection.
Rice showing blitz. Gives a big open lane for Brossette. He's got about 9.5. Off play action. Pocket holds up. Deep throw into single coverage. Well, there was certainly some disappointment over at least the passing game prior to that touchdown pass against Arkansas to Justin Jefferson.
But now they know what's in front of them. But this is the day in which they can try to get this offense, especially the aerial attack, back on track.
Morrow with the catch over the middle, slips a tackle. He's got another first down, a popular against the tie. Closing in now. Burrow off play action, tripped up from behind. On 3rd and 2, Brossette moving laterally, but he's got enough by a hair. That's not what we're worried about. It's just the physicality with which they play. Terrace Marshall's got another. Burrow across the middle, another first down. Always go down in the history books when you bring a national championship to a school. How much money he left on the table from LSU. Burrow to throw, looking toward the right side, flicks it to the end zone. That'll be pass interference.
Defensive player.
Brossette dotting the I. He stretches goal line. He's got 6.
Serious guys before I got my opportunity.
A lot of tears, but Ed Ogeron said not from him, not a crier. Catch, a first down and then some for Sullivan. He's Mr. 58 tonight. 2 catches, 58 yards. And now tack on to that total, a 3rd catch.
Brandon Douglas Dotson taking over for Whitaker.
What's it got to be like on the Rice defensive side right now? Snap. It's a very patient Edwards-Helaire for the first down.
In front of us, that's how we're going to be able to get back in this game.
Burrow unloads at the corner, incomplete. The hands.
They have been drops.
He could be a perfect 14 for 14. They designed the run for him. Great block in front.
Where he's at on the field, gets out of bounds, doesn't take the big hit.
Wide open hole there for Edwards-Helaire. Finally stopped by dominance on the offensive front for the Tigers. They've picked up 17 first downs compared to just 1 for the Owls. Burrow to the outside. The blocking doesn't come around. And now here to number 7, looking to hold steady this week before taking on Texas A&M in the season finale. Blitz up the middle, the throw over the middle tomorrow. Will change at the bottom of the top 10 for the college football playoff rankings, which will come out next Tuesday night on ESPN. There's a connection out past the 40-yard college football playoff rankings. Already 11 is the highest mark that a group of 5 team has ever seen. Pass nearly intercepted.
But that's some of the promise that they're looking at in that secondary led by Calderon, the true freshman.
Kirk, you want to talk about freshmen? We got a flag down, and that ball is intercepted. Brandon Douglas Dotson, the senior, has the pick. There is a flag.
You do. That was a costly penalty there by Ekpe.
LSU holds off all 4 rushers. Dillon with the catch. Assistant of Coach O's. So when we met with Ed Ogeron yesterday, we said, hey, did you see this story going around this week? This was big news in a week that didn't carry a huge amount of breaking college football news. And the former
outstanding freshman over at Duke and Zion Williamson. Now, if you had him at LSU on your football team, that's 6'7", 285, you can find somewhere to put him at offensively.
The ironic part of that is Burrow completes the pass to the 40-yard line.
Is because of his players.
LSU using its final timeout inside of a minute to go before the half. They took the ball to start the game. Wanted to be as aggressive as possible. 40 seconds now. The Owls dial up the pressure. They don't get to Burrow. He throws to the end zone. Diving grab. Touchdown LSU.
Can't throw him any better. And Justin Jefferson dropped 2 touchdowns.
Burrow had space to run. Another ball. Pressure comes. Burrow stands tall, thought about getting rid of it, and had nowhere to go with it. LSU's got no timeouts.
College, he's been around, but having a big night as he still has another year of eligibility left come next year.
And Brissett starts this drive. Flag comes in as he loses a yard on the play.
Outside, they call it every time.
That short underneath route has been there all night.
That's that shoulder pad played inside. When you get those hands outside, they call it every time.
That short underneath route has been there all night for Foster Burrow.
He's caught all 5 passes thrown to him.
Despite those plaguing drops. Takes a couple of defenders to 3 the lead for LSU, and this is the point. I think it started in the second quarter, really, of backup watch to see exactly what Miles Brennan. Off play action with all sorts of time. Single coverage has been there tonight. A stretch at the goal line. So the wide receiver expressed his 4-letter disappointment, but it's number 4 who brings jubilation for LSU.
With Miles Brennan now quarterback.
They roll him out on his first throw, and it's incomplete.
They're going to meet more of those types of games, especially next week against Texas A&M.
And off to Leonard Fournette, who goes off to the right side for a couple. So with career pass to open things up on the drive. Back to throw again on third down. Checks it down to the 25-yard line for Fournette.
Long Beach, Mississippi.
Pass was thrown behind Marshall, but he makes the catch. Playoff rankings and a complete breakdown. You'll hear from Rob Mullins, the chairman of the College Football Playoff Committee, as
People
well.
Remember your wins in November and December. You don't want to see the losses.
Leonard Fournette's younger before losing the ability to redshirt. Needed to be a quick throw, trying to hit the slant.
On the football, that's what happens.
Fox, the punter there, one of 10 semifinalists for the Ray Guy Award. Top punter in the country. That'll be announced December 6th on ESPN's College Football Series back in 1977. And he had quite a big day. So did the Tigers overall in that game. They loved it.
All right, Coach.
Very humble about a pretty good performance. Quarterback of the future, Miles Brennan, with a connection downfield. He's got Jefferson inside the 20-yard line.
The throws, and that one right there was on a rope.
Highly rated coming out of high school, the number 4 pocket passer quarterback in his class in the ESPN 300. So that 1977 right.
You were answering, and you were going to LSU.
Hard run, a lowered shoulder gets the Tigers.
A guy who ran with great power and leg drive. Leonard doing the same.
He does it again.
There's a guy that we're going to be talking a lot of as now the games get a little bit bigger. See him in his first ACC championship game.
Look out for Tate.
They're excited about what he can bring, and next year it's going to be a tough competition at running back.
They want him to be a little bit more patient. He didn't find a hole there, lost a couple of yards.
I kept my eye on that, so you know everybody's up in arms about LeBron every time he loses a game.
Big night for Timothy Mozgov, huh?
Those pesky receivers didn't help him out for the most part, but I thought he did fantastic, and that's something for them to build on. You know, whether they get into the college football playoff or not, they still have to